Good morning and welcome to my channel. I'm Joanna and today we're going to jump right into cleaning the house and taking down Christmas decorations. We had family over for New Year's Eve and we had a pretty simple, relaxing night. We ate and talked and mostly played Uno. It was a long day though to prepare for a simple dinner. I butchered our last two leftover Cornish cross chickens and we made some barbecue chicken, coleslaw, canned corn, mashed potatoes, and biscuits. Besides butchering the chickens, it wasn't too much work to prepare for the dinner. I don't think we made too much of a mess because I did put the food away and washed a couple of things the night before. But honestly, by 7:45, I was wore out and tired. We stayed up playing Uno until about 9 o'clock, and then I went to bed at 9:45-ish. So I started cleaning the kitchen, and then my youngest one wanted pancakes, and I said, how about we just have some toast? I already had bread made, and I thought we could just slap some butter on it and cinnamon and sugar, and he said, no, I really want pancakes, Mommy. So I decided to pause my dishes and go ahead and get the pan heated up and make him some pancakes. And between each pancake, I was just washing the dishes and keeping an eye on things. My oldest kid stayed up late, I heard, and my dad was playing ping pong with my oldest son until 1 a.m. I just can't stay up late anymore. It's not worth the sickly feeling the next day. And I was up at 5 a.m. If I would have stayed up late, I probably would have just been cleaning the kitchen anyway. So it's better just to get my sleep in and feel a little bit refreshed in the morning. So New Year's morning was very bright and refreshing. The sun was pouring through the windows. It just brightened my mood, and I quickly got in the mood to start deep cleaning. And I had just planned on washing the dishes and cleaning up a little bit, sweeping the floor, so I could focus on taking down the Christmas tree and what little decorations that I did put up. But I found myself just finding more stuff to do and wiping stuff down. And we actually had a week, or at least 6 days to a week, of very cloudy, foggy weather. So this was our first day of bright sunshine in a long time. Here on my little work table, I'm just working on putting our plastic cups up and our paper plates, and I had 2 bottles of barbecue open, so I just combined them, poured them into one jar, and I'm working on putting our salsa and looks like jelly, butter, just getting everything off this little table so I can wipe it down, get it nice and clean. It's crazy how a bright sunny day can lift your mood and just give you energy to clean. I was just actually very relaxed as I was washing dishes. Usually I just want the dishes and the simple chores to be over, but I was actually enjoying it. Outside was pretty chilly though, but the house was nice and warm. And here I'm just finishing up the dishes. I had round after round coming in from the tables and the refrigerator and from the pancakes. So I'm just gonna finish up the dishes and get that nice and tidy and clean. So in this corner, I noticed my jars got splattered with probably barbecue sauce. So I'm just gonna wipe them down and clean this little corner, put my recipe card away, and just make sure everything is a little bit more tidy. I'm also still working on the pancakes. I'm just doing a little batch. I think I made 6 pancakes. You can see my bowl and my coconut oil right there. I think I'm almost done cleaning this area and making the pancakes. So then I'm going to dry the dishes and put the dishes away. This sink is actually my pride and joy. It's my grandma's sink, so I try to take really good care of it. It has a few chips in it, but I mean, with a little barkeeper's friend and some bleach, I just get the scratches and the stain right off of it. So whenever this sink is white, shiny, and clean, it just makes my whole kitchen feel clean. I just really adore this sink. And most people say everything but the kitchen sink, but I say just the kitchen sink. I'm honestly having a really hard time with my phone today. I'm trying to do my voiceover and my video is glitching so bad. It's taking me an hour just to do this voiceover for a 12-minute video. So I hope that you all are enjoying it. I may not be making much sense because I'm having trouble following along with my video. But this day was actually hours upon hours of work, and I condensed it down to a 12-minute video. So it's just crazy seeing how quick a day looks when normally it's, I don't know, probably 9 hours of work. I think the only thing I really had in the kitchen was just the cedar branches with a little nativity scene in the window, so that was quick to take out. And after I got the dishes done and wiped down the stove and all of that, I moved on to our kitchen table. And this mess, all these toys, are actually just from this morning. My little boy was playing with his toys and kinetic sand while I was making pancakes and washing dishes. I think the night before we had just played Uno, so we didn't make too big of a mess. And I had planned on vacuuming and mopping, but it turns out I just got the sweeping done. And I just refocused on my mission of the day, which was to get the Christmas things put away. But I just wanted to tidy up this area because later I had to start dinner, and you can't have toys and Uno cards all over the place. Here is my little Christmas tree that I forgot to show in my last video. It was just very simple and bare. I just had these velvet ribbons tied, I had a star on top, and then I had some white lights. And in the past, I've had pine cones, and most years I'll have white bulbs with little 2.5-inch handmade doilies. But this year I could not find my pine cones or my doilies, so I just had to leave my tree very, very simple, which was kind of my intent. That's just how it is sometimes. Another thing I would really like to be intentional about and looking into is getting some kind of tote or Christmas tree bag. I don't know much about them. I haven't looked them up, but I would like to store my tree properly, especially when I invest in a new one. Right now I just cover them with black bags, black trash bags, and that's about it. So for here, I am wiping down my window, cleaning it, vacuuming, and then I decided to bring in this little side table that I had next to my couch, and I had another dresser about the same color sitting by this window for a couple of years, but I put that in my room and I really like it in there, so I wanted something just simple and quick, and my boys love playing chess just about every day, so that's all that I did for by the window. And then over here, next to my kitchen table, I just took down my red Christmas plate and my hymn book, and I did leave those little white candles with the cedar just for a little while. It's no big deal just to move it later, and I switched out my red Christmas plate for a simple white plate. Then I moved on to my mantle. I took down the stockings, and then I took the little twinkle lights out of the cedar branches, and I started taking the cedar branches off, but then I realized that I liked the green, and it's no big deal that my tote is already put away in storage, because those I can just leave as long as I want, maybe another few days to a couple of weeks, and they can just be tasty treats for the goats at any time. And This couch cover, my mother-in-law just made this as a Christmas present for me, and it's very cozy and thick. I love the color. I'm just really excited about it. I should have zoomed in a little bit more so you guys could see it. So I'm just going to tidy this up and get it all ready nice and clean for everybody to jump on it again. And here is the living room, pretty much done, clean, tidy, everything put away. The sun is shining. I have a lot of satisfaction looking at all of this. I also decided to leave the little pieces of cedar in my white creamers. Again, my tote is already put away, so it's no big deal. I just throw them away or give them to the animals to chew on. And I'm going to remove the last pieces from the top of my hutch and take down my box and my Crocs. And I did decorate the top of this hutch. I didn't even think about it. I just grabbed a few things that I had and put up there. So we'll see how that looks and how long it'll last. So what do you guys do? Do you leave your Christmas and winter decorations up for another week, 2 weeks, all through January? Do you like to take it down right after Christmas? What do you guys think about that? Comment below. I myself just wanted a fresh, clean start, and that way I can just focus on school and later seed starting season. So I just wanted everything put away, and I just want to thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe.